in middle here. This is truly insane. See, fantastic blink micro there. Getting all of the stalkers to here blink in masses. Oh, it's going to be a close outcome, but apparently EGOzugobok does not know how to focus the units that are on 10 HP. It's quite a shame. As you can see here, EGObose has got map domination. But we see here that EGOzugobok is actually showing himself, showing his true self with his macro skill. Because as we just saw, EGOzugobok reached a total of 40 APM by making 4 units. Which just shows how aggressive he truly is at macroing. He is the macro beast. Here we see him spiking to 50 APM after creating 2 stalkers. So we can only imagine how mad he must be at his keyboard. Here we see my FPS dropping to less than 1, which is the approximate count of units per minute being produced by EGOzugobok, although he has 7 warp gates. So here we see EGOzugobok kiting the roaches amazingly. So oh, going for a bit of a spinny shower here. Going for a human queen centipede. EGObose and his fetishes disgust me. But you know, it's the kind of stuff he's into. It's the kind of stuff he'll always be into. Just so disgusting. Look at it. Look, he's even making them spew up to the queen from behind. It's just disgusting. So we see EGOzugobok has 7 warp gates, producing about he's got a total of 1 hotkey, being number 1 on his main base. And we can see him here sending probes to his natural, quite literally to his natural. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect opportunity to speak about the AAP Foundation. You see this? This is 4 mere probes, living a life of boredom and sorrow. They are the only source of minerals, but somehow this person is abusing them. Oh, hang on, we see a massive battle in EGOzugobok space. We see, how the fuck did I not realize? We see we see lots of broodlords coming in and absolutely annihilating. Here we see some fantastic stalkers. Oh, will he be retarded? Oh, and the bloody bastard gets away. Obviously, EGObose is completely incontinent with his broodlord placement. Oh, he's getting the hang of it now. He caught in the action and producing just as many units as he has been for the previous 20 minutes, being exactly nil. EGObose spiking to 200 APM. EGOzugobok spiking to 190 APM now. Clearly focusing well on the game. Explaining why he is making literally about no units. EGOzugobok prolonging this game, having an army of which Destiny himself would be proud, and making Zugobok think that he was in with a small hope, although now he's going to get completely and utterly anally dominated by these roaches, who are on 1-2 upgrades. So here we see EGOzugobok like, oh, I can fuck them up, and then BAM! We see EGObose being an absolute retard and fungal growthing sentries. Stalkers. Will we see Will we see any mass infested Terran play now? Will we see mass No, apparently not. Apparently he would rather just dance outside of base and taunt Zugobok a little more. So earlier we saw Zugobok spiking to approximately 190 APM. But this might be a game winner for Bose. Or maybe Zugobok's got something up his sleeve which he wishes to unveil by attacking infested Terran instead of getting the infestors, because he is retarded. And now he goes for the infestors. Oh yes. Oh, the kill count on these is quite insane. EGObose, not prepared for this. EGOzugobok, instead of murdering his entire army, decides to withdraw. So he goes for the infested Terrans, which were less than half a second away from being killed before he arrived. But as you see, this Broodlord force and this... I'm sorry, but I've got to say it, I honestly don't think EGObose has a chance. I mean, looking at the unit count of EGOzugobok here, we have a unit count of nil. Well, we will in a few seconds anyway. And we see here retarded play by EGObose. I mean, what was EGObose thinking, sending in his Dark Templar? Because EGObose is a retard, and EGObose is a Protoss. Oh, hang on, that's EGOzugobok. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're wondering why I've been making the most boring, annoying running commentary throughout this game, it's because, quite frankly, this game is as boring as StarCraft will ever get. And this is EGOnotu's official way of saying, I will never play StarCraft 2 again. Thank you all for watching the utter annihilation by our noob fanboy of Destiny, EGObose.